All right. Rihanna is a nurse and needs to draw a dose of 5 mLs using a syringe. She'll administer the dose to a patient. Explain why it is important to have an accurate measurement. You can talk about the extremes, right? If the dose is too high, what could happen in that case? Right? It could cause death, right? Or serious side effects. You can say one or the other. If the dose is too low, what's going to happen in that case? It may not be effective. Like the intended effect of that drug may not actually happen, right? So you can talk about either extremes, okay? So that's a mark. If you think you got it, they'll tell you like why is it accurate for a baker to add enough sugar to the muffins that he's planning on selling. You can say if it's too much sugar, then it'll be too sweet. Maybe people won't like it. If it's not enough sugar in it, then you might people might also not like it because they're not sweet enough. Or if you put too much sugar in it, maybe it'll be too expensive, right? Because it costs you to put sugar in. So all of those things, just come up with something. Just use common sense. Often will get you through. The precision of the following for this one here. If you go high and low, if you go that method, what would this be? 200 divided by 2, that's 100, right? It's 100 milliliters. Check it. This should be 300, and then you land on 400, 500, 600. So this is 100 ml. You get 1 mark for getting the precision right. And then uncertainty would be half of whatever you got up there. So if I see you halving whatever you got in precision, you still get half a mark at least. Okay. Precision here, what is it? From marking to marking, right? It's 200. It's 200 at a time. And so the uncertainty will be plus or minus 100. So you get 1 mark for the precision, half a mark for the uncertainty. What's my precision here? Mr. Jason, does high and low still work? Absolutely. 600 minus 200. How many gaps are there between them? Just 1, right? It's 400 divided by 1, which is 400. So 400 ml still works. Half of that is plus or minus 200 ml. So 1 mark for the precision, half a mark for the correct uncertainty. And so give yourselves a mark out of 4.5 at the top there. It makes it easier to add it all up. Using our previous, these are the exact same, by the way, exact same beakers or pitchers. What is the measurement here? I want it in this format for every single one. This would be 1 liter plus or minus 0.50 ml. So I'm using the uncertainty from up here and just write it next to the measurement. I already done the work. Yes?
What if you converted the 1 liter to like
1,000
1,000?
milliliters, that's fine. Yes. Yeah. Maybe this is a good entry in your study sheet. 1 liter has 1,000 milliliters. 1 meter has 100 centimeters. If you forget that, then yeah, that's fine. Different units are fine. Just make sure you include units. Because if you just go 1 plus 50 milliliters, then you're going to lose because it's assuming that everything is in milliliters. Okay, so got to make sure. This one is what? Closer to 800? So it's 800 plus or minus. I'm going to use my uncertainty from up here. So that's what we have. And for this one, I'm closer to a liter as well. So I'm going to go 1 liter plus or minus the uncertainty from up here. So if I see you using the uncertainty you used before, here, you get the mark no matter what, okay? 1.5 for each entry. So 1.5. So make sure if there are units missing, you take off at least 1/2 mark at one point, okay? I use a lot of, software to make these. Like I make these questions. They're really hard to find good ones online. So I try to come up with my own. Next. Romeo ran a 100-meter race, and his time was recorded as 26.179 seconds. State the precision of this timer. You look at that last number. So the precision is 0.00, and in the third place, you put in a 1. It's saying the smallest thing this can go up by is by 0.001 of a second. It's all or nothing, right? Okay, state the precision on this of this. I'm curious to see how you did on this one. So a couple of ways you could have done this is you can just count how many steps you get from 0 to 1 inch. So the precision is 1/16. 1/16. Or, Mr. Dixon, does the high and low work? Can I pick any two here? Absolutely. Let's say you pick this as your low and that's as your high. So to get your precision, you would go 5/8 minus 4/8 divided by, how many gaps are there between these two numbers? 1, 2, like that. 5/8 minus 4/8, you're left with 1/8 divided by 2. And now you just go 1 divided by 8 to figure this out as a decimal. Divide that by 2. That is 0.0625. If you turn that into a fraction, you're also going to get 1/16. So it's up to you how you want to do it. Either answer would have been fine. Either answer. Okay. Uncertainty, therefore, is half of that, which is 1/32 of an inch. You double the denominator, or you can divide this in half. So I'm going to write the uncertainty of that. That is 0.03125 of an inch. Do not round in this unit. So you can either do it this way, or you can state it as a fraction. It's up to you. Two marks for this one. Kira used a measuring cup to draw out 2 cups of flour. Her friend checked with a different measuring cup and found that Kira has actually added 2.5 cups of mix to the mix. Explain why the accuracy was off. What could you have said here? I'm curious to see what some of you wrote down. You have something, or you want? She didn't level off. She didn't swipe off. She didn't level off the top. Yes. What else? Some of you have been in cooking, right? Or maybe she used the cup for something else before, like something wet, but then it would have been stuck on there, right? So then you would have had less flour in the mix. But the leveling off is definitely a good one. Anybody have something else like clever? Students always have something clever, and I like that. Yeah. The cup, okay, don't say bad cup. I know what you're saying. Say the cup may have been damaged or like warped, and like the bottom may have been warped, so there was more flour in there than should have been. Yes, I will let it go today. Yes.
Like something like the measuring cup can have been like precise.
The precision was off?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. If you talk precision, make sure that word is in there. Be specific. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't miss this, but like would it make sense if she like packed her flour?
Yes.
That would change the weight.
That's right. If you pack the flour, then there's more, right? You're supposed to sift it, right, before you use it. Yes, 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 yes. All of those are good. So learn from what you just heard. So I will say did not level off the top. That could have been one. The cup may have been bent / warped. So the bottom, I don't know if you've ever seen one of those cups. I have one at home I can think of one right now. The side of it looks like this, right? It's no longer flat. So there's more flour in there. It's an extreme example. Extreme is fine, just something that makes sense within the context, right? Because I probably used it for something really hot and it's plastic and then it just bent the bottom out. Sifted, didn't sift the flour, absolutely. So how many marks do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 marks for the back side. And the front has 4.5 and 4.5, that is 9, 10. 10 for the front. 14 total, right? 14 total at the top.